Kenyans were so demented after Senator Cherargei said that the country was broke, and His Excellency William Ruto only found 93.7 million in the treasury. He purportedly said that the retired President Uhuru Kenyatta went home with everything. I repeat, went home with everything. And in his tweets, it ignited debate on social media, and everyone was wondering how the country can be broke. And there's a number of activities that have been going on. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a question that needs to be answered correctly. And before I get into this, analysis, I want to say that this is the only platform whereby you will get the information as it is, when it's changing, and the way we get it from the source, that is how we report to you. And it is important that you remember, it is in this platform or in this forum that I said that if Raila Amolo Odinga was not very keen, he was not going to ascend to power. I said there was a lot of political demagogues. He had lost his identity, and several things that I said in the video, in our video. If maybe you did not watch, I advise you to go back and at least, you look at the things that I outlined that day. And of course, it has come to pass. I always say that in politics, in everything you say, in any move you make, it must be well articulated, well calculated, and always calculate the assumption well. So, in today's analysis, I want to reflect on one and only Samson Cherargei, who is associate of His Excellency William Ruto, is a senator of Nandi, who is a friend, a closest friend of Dr. William Ruto, the president-elect. And I want you to believe that whatever he says, it is well drafted, very well drafted. He will not say anything without consulting the boss, who is His Excellency William Ruto. Recently, he wrote a Twitter on his post And the post left Kenyans greatly astonished. Kenyans asking themselves several questions. How can Dr. William Ruto lead a country that already is a bankrupt, that there is no money? So, this is what Honorable Samson Jerigay had to say in his post. He said, and I read, the economy is no longer in ICU, but death. Because His Excellency Dr. William Ruto found only 93.7 million at the treasury. All went home with everything. State capture is real. The country is broke. Kenyan, be patient. His Excellency Ruto shall fix this through economy transformation and prayers from all of us. Amen. And when you are reading this post, there's a lot of things that you need to ask yourself. Are these words of Samson Jerigay, or is the Kenya Kwanza coalition that is led by His Excellency William Ruto narrative? Do they want to tell Kenyans, or are they indicating that since there's nothing, since Honorable Uhuru Kenyatta went with everything home, so we should not ask them if they will not achieve their promises that they made to Kenyans? Do we need to wait until the end of the 5 years so that we raise questions? When they talk about state capture, is something throughout the campaign that the people who are associated with William Ruto, who is the president-elect, they have been talking of. And those are the cartels. Our president, William Ruto, told us that he will deal with them. And now we are told to wait. Since the economy is not even in the ICU, it is death. That means we are waiting for the burial day. When is this burial day? And if the government is pronouncing itself that we should not expect nothing, only to dig deep in our pockets, we keep on doing our assholes and to be ready to continue suffering, then what are the options the common man is left with? They've said they're not going to lower the cost of living according to these tweets or posts. They're saying that they need to restructure the government. For how long are they going to take? That's the question. But many Kenyans have reacted to Senator Samson Cherege's tweet. And they are not convinced that this is a narrative of the ruling party. And so, Kenyans should expect nothing, only to prepare their mind that they're going to continue with the sovereigns. But again, some Kenyans, they had to respond to Senator Samson Cherege. One said, we know that it is only that they want to lie to hustlers, that they don't expect any changes in the next 5 years. That is Robert Mrewo Rua. That's what he said. And Nyabwa Stephen said, Senator, now we must move forward. That is what we have inherited. Please, let us know of the policies you intend to put in place to guarantee devolution doesn't suffer. How will we service debts, pay staff salaries? Lastly, John Ayeko, where was the 200 million from? The one, I think, is saying the 200 million, the one they used for inauguration. So as much as they are telling us that there's no money and Kenyans are keen, they are asking the 200 million shillings that were used during this swearing in ceremony. Where did the country get it from? So with this evidence and with these responses from the Kenyan towards to Samson Cherege's tweet tells you that Kenyans, they are aware of everything. So you cannot get up any day to write to them and tell them this is the amount, and they know the truth. What I can say is that our president-elect should know that Kenyans, they have a lot of expectation from this government. They want to see the cost of living coming down. They want to see the economy growing. They want to see the Asra Foundation empowering women, the youths of this country, and the cost of living, coming down. Those are some of things that the government that is in power should work on, because Kenya know that it is because, and the Australian nation know that, the supporters know that the thing that the raid led to growing of cost is because of the handshake. That's what, when the Ashura people were campaigning, they told Kenyans that it is due to handshake that the cost of living went high. So we are waiting to see how the government that is in place is going to perform their duty to make sure that unga comes to 100 bob, fuel comes down to around 120, and so many things that they promised us. We are waiting in 100 days, like he said, the president-elect said that he will bring down everything. I don't know what you think about this post of Honorable Samson Cherege. You can share with us and tell us. Please comment down there, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel, because as I insist that this is the only youth forum where we air what we think that can take this country to another level and can help us to grow. I thank you so much. I wish you a very good day. Bye bye.